What's up, y'all? How y'all be? Hey, so my content's for educational purposes only. And stress enough for you guys to do your own research. Praise my content. Throw any errors you find in the comments. None of us have been alive long enough to know all that transpired in the past, and none of us can live long enough to know all there is to learn. Yeah, I wanted to get into a phrase. And the phrase is as follows: there can be no growth without change, and vice versa, there can be no change without growth. The thing about that statement is, man, it's a lot of us that are afraid of change. A lot of us stay in circumstances and or situations based upon our fear of change, based upon us not, going within. The only way out of a lot of things is within. The problem with that is a lot of us only know how to operate fixated on our external existence. A lot of us have yet to investigate or, isolate ourselves enough to study ourselves. And I'm not talking about the self that you see in the mirror. I'm talking about the internal part of you, the part that gives the avatar life. It's just like, a lot of people, they so fixated with looks, material possessions, but they lack the ability to see the soul. So back to change, man. I could remember being in the pre-contemplative stages of change. Well, I know I need to do this, and I'll get to it. But right now, I'm on this, that, or the other. The only thing I'm gonna say to people that fall into that category is, man, the only thing stopping you is you. The only limitations that you have in your life are the ones you put into your own mind, or the limitations that were placed upon you as a child that you never grew beyond, or that box that you were placed in you never broke out of. So I have to, make the statement again, you can't be scared of yourself. What do you mean by that? Okay, what I mean by that is, a part of change, see, you have to also factor in certain universal laws. A lot of us only know about man's law. And if that's how you operate, then you'll do that at the expense of universal law. And see, a lot of y'all don't realize universal law, some people just call it karma, but it's deeper than just that. It's a lot of other, levels and variations and facets that go to it. But if we want to keep it simple, let's just talk karma, okay? It has your address. And when I say it has your address, I'm not talking about your domicile, where you live. I'm talking about where you really live. You live within your skin. The true essence of who and what you are dwells within this temple, not no physical structure. So all you have to do to initiate change is change the way you perceive things, change the way you think about things, how you respond to things. Enlighten yourself, learn about something new. Because we're souls having a human experience. And when you look at it from that perspective, see Tina Marie, she that song Deja Vu, if your life is full of sin, yeah, that jump. She was on something. A lot of the groups back in the day, Earth, Wind and Fire, man, they was on something heavy. But getting back to it, everything has a vibrational frequency. Because everything is energy. Nothing rests. Everything is in motion, continual motion. Everything has a vibrational frequency. All energy does. So if you want to, any changes that you want to make, you have to be in that energy to attract it. You see what I'm saying? You want to be treated a certain way? Treat people a certain way. You want to be loved a certain way? Give love in that certain way. You want to have more money? You want to earn more money? Act as if you already have it and start doing the things that a person that has it does. See, we wasn't born with fear. That's another thing I need to drop on y'all. Fear is a learned emotion. And in more cases than not, fear, cripples you. It prevents you from doing things that you should do. And when this is something else you need to pay attention to. If you're around individuals, or you have individuals in your inner circle that are not supportive of your dreams, ambitions, etc., the things that you want to do to better yourself and create a better life for yourself, then you got the wrong jokers around you. If you got people that's continually projecting their fears or their doubts on you, oh, I don't know why you trying to do that, because they ain't going to do nothing but shut you down. Or, how you think you're going to be able to do that? You got the wrong people around you, man. Don't allow nobody to change your mind. That's why you have your own mind. Anything you want to do in this life, you can do. You've been doing it. And for those that fall into the other category, whereas though you got people around you that you love, but they're not supportive of your dreams, your admirations, and your ambitions. Not admirations, that's the wrong word, pardon me. And if you find yourself around people like that, stop sharing your dreams and goals with them. Just do your shit. You don't need nobody that's going to be trying to talk you out of doing some shit that because you done felt it here and you've seen it here, and it resonates throughout your entire being that this is the direction you need to be going in. If you got somebody that's trying to thwart you from that or talk you down from that, get the fuck away from them, man. Everybody don't want to see you doing good. Then you have another group that don't want to see you doing better than them. Understand, know that. It can be your father, your mother, it can be your brother, your sister, it can be your children. Or it can just be associates or so-called friends. You got to start paying attention, man. We all have to start paying attention. Everybody don't want to see you up. Everybody don't want to see you ascend to what you was here to do, or to operate at your peak capacity. Then you got to be all right with that. Detach. The universal law of detachment. Detach your emotions. See people for who they show you they are. And if it's not serving you who they are in your life, get it the fuck away from you. Get them the fuck away from you. Erica Badu. Shout out to Erica. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Yeah. No hard feelings. Yeah. Because we souls having a human experience. Some of us have incarnated numerous times. So don't, listen, man, don't get caught up in the worldly things. And I'm not coming from a religious position on that. I'm just saying, we in the third dimensional realm, the most densest of all the planes. This is why we're stuck in this body. There are, if you know, you know, but it's deeper than what we've been taught by the conquerors. Please believe that. You think they don't know what time of day it is? How you think they got to the level they at? Because they going off of the information that they done got from our ancient ones. And they've been protecting and passing the knowledge down through their generations. But it's encoded in our DNA. It's encoded in your DNA. Ain't no such thing as junk DNA. You just have to activate the things that are lying dormant within you. How do you do that, Malik? Start eating the things only the sun grow. Back up off that death. If you're eating the things that's already dead, the last resting place for the nutrients that you consume via the food you eat is in the bone marrow. So you are literally what you eat. Be mindful. Eat to live. The other thing, man, learn about your culture. Not theirs, yours. Learn about who and what you come from. Not just your mother or your father. I'm talking about all the way back. Know thyself. And in order for you to truly know yourself, there is a level of separation necessary. Elevation requires separation, man. Do you really know who you are? Do you really know yourself? Do you really know your body? Do you know what works for you? Or you just been riding the waves? You know, whatever comes through, whatever's pop, whatever. They doing this. Everybody, this is what's happening now. Okay. Don't mean it's the best thing for you to indulge in. You know, so, hey man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, you know, but it was on me to put this message out there. You know, don't be scared of change, man. Because what's on that other side of those changes that you've been neglecting or bullshitting in the process of making could very well be the consequence or the effects of those changes that you've been bullshitting or neglecting or putting off making could very well be what changes your life. Or that puts you in positions that have multiple opportunities within. You know? But if you stagnating your goddamn self by being scared to come out your comfort zone and do something different, do something that you want to do. Who gives a fuck how people gonna view it, whether they like it or not? It ain't, come on man, this is your life. Live your life. Stop being a punk about doing what makes you happy. Just think about that real fast. If you feeling, reluctant to do something that in your heart and in your mind, will make you happy, but you're not doing it, thinking that it's going to offend somebody else, what kind of cowardice is that? Who are you really living for? Don't let that go over your head, man. Y'all be easy, stay cool, stay hydrated, and I'm gone.